Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Are we going live in 3 2 1? Okay, let's go. All right, a little bit late to the party, but better late than never. What is going on here, bro? So these guys have changed. It's just always something. What? Okay. There might be a setup forming right now. What happened here? Let's keep updating these things. Which is good, but oh, I know why. So I'm gonna have to calibrate that in a second here. So let me. Okay. I just drew that right now, so we're now missing nothing. This is the zone I'm looking at right here. So, and yep. Let's wait and see if we can get a good entry here. Let's look at the 30-minute here real quick. This is Nasdaq, if you don't know. The levels from a long time ago. Boom. Yeah, we're gonna start off fresh. So we had a big, bearish day yesterday, and wow, that was a nice trend line break right there, the 50-minute time frame, and then we've taken these lows during early New York, I think. Actually, no, yeah, at 5 a.m., 5:30, the CP, whatever news that are there today, which was core PPI. It now seems like we are finding our way back up. So looking at the 30-minute, I'm interested with this zone here. That right there. An interest for me. Again, the 15-minute is still the just pretty much the same, right? And inverse of this level gap here, that'll be good. If that can be inverted, then I think it could be really bullish. The only problem is if we just keep going up and we don't retrace for me to get an entry, then that's gonna be a problem. But let's see if we can get a good decent win here today. So that's the level on a 15-minute time frame. We can still use that. I like it. The other zone will be these two highs, and the other one will be this one. So I'm thinking if we are gonna keep being bullish, then we do have a few chances to get on a trade on the upside. Very nice buy side here. I like this. Yeah, that is just textbook right there. And I'm thinking that it's a previous day high or something. So I'd have loved to be in a long right now. So reversal traders, man, they're in this trade already. Look at that. Up candle went, took all liquidity, break of structure right there. Confirm that breaker for me. This was in the 1 minute. We touched that zone, break over trend line. That candle would have been my entry. My stop loss may be below, somewhere here. Below that breaker, maybe. Get your money real quick, but I'm skeptical of anything less than 15 minutes as a zone for me. Form often. But get smoked often too. All right, I want to see what we're gonna do with that 15-minute fair value gap right there. That we at that price at 5 a.m. touched it and then shot down. So that is a point of interest for me. So could use that as a zone as well if we close above it. In addition to the breaker right there. I mean, once it's confirmed. Let's look at gold real quick. So we haven't found like a solid setup this week. It's been a break-even week, which is still fine. A break-even plus some little profits. Except for yesterday, I didn't trade. Okay, I do have some time before any retracements. My opinion. Okay, gold is golden. Seems like it already did its thing, man. Man. Ooh. This could be one huge setup here. I'll clean up a little bit here. We could use those. So we haven't missed a thing. But look at this here. This is a zone I'd like to use. I like that a lot. But it's gone. Closed above that zone. See how we finding support, and then finally we blow. The other zone I'm seeing is now this up movement here. And we just touched it right now and we flying away. We are flying and it gets clearer and clearer. So could even use it as a 4-hour, bro. That's the real one right there. In terms of 4-hour. just gonna keep it simple. Leave that to be on the 1 hour, although it's kind of the same level on a couple or 30-minute, 15-minute. I'll just do 15 to 60. Okay, instead of saying 4 hours, I'll start doing 240. Start doing numbers. Okay, I think gold might have something as well. I just don't know where they'll be heading to. Okay, MNQ, we getting some sort of retracement. I'd have loved if we stayed above that 15-minute fair value gap right there. Use it as support. I'm still gonna take that trade. That buy side right there is good. I like it. We just formed it right now, I think. The high and the high. All right, we're gonna take this gold trade. I like it. We still haven't gotten to that high right there. So if everything lines up, I'm gonna take that trade and we'll see how this goes. Previous day, all day high. Do we have that saved? But we just got to a week though. Okay, so we'll be watching gold. We just got to that week EQ level. I'd love to see a closure above it for me to consider a trade. I feel like Nasdaq would have the better trade. Move this to the side a little bit. Let's check out how the daily looks like real quick. Ooh, very bearish, bro. Previous day low. The hell? Okay, I think these are levels enough. What's the probability that this candle is gonna flip back to bullish? The opening gap right there. Well, I don't know. Still no trade. Gold is golden, so we'll keep waiting. That looks like a good entry, bro. I'd like to be in an entry before we get to those equal highs right there. Looks so clean. What's that level? 25,099. So that's Nasdaq right there. Let's see what gold is doing. Gold is, I mean, they just got to that old daily wick. Those levels, just anything with a wick, like this case, this candle here, the wick, the half of it, video raise. And you can also go on ahead and divide it into 4. Then that's too much for me. I can do something like that, quads, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, let's calibrate this thing here. Why is it not showing? So nothing on gold so far. And I could refine this place. It doesn't have to be that big to whatever. We can just have it the 15 minutes. Let me see how it looks like on that. Yeah, the 15 minutes is just fine. And you can see how it did act. See that up candle before we shut down? That's zone, resistance, 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 resistance. Then we break through. Now we're kind of trying to find support. Yep. So yeah, we can watch it like that. But of course, no. Actually, if I was here earlier, no, there was no signal. Yeah, there's no signal with my system here, so we'll keep waiting. This guy. I didn't get a touch of the 50 right there, otherwise that would have been an entry candidate right there. So that would have been my trend line, and that candle would have been my entry, my stop loss down here. But not all entry criteria has been met, so we keep waiting. Okay, where was I? I wonder if that blue was there before. I doubt. Used to be bigger than that. Good Lord. Okay. So we're trying to see, I'll still need a retracement here. If we don't get an entry on this zone, then we'll look for another one here. Once we close above that, we can look for another zone. For now, we keep waiting for a signal. Gold might have something for us. I don't think so. All right, let's keep waiting. Mm-hmm. Um, I don't know. No. So the old daily highs just right there. Um, the highest point. There is supply as well to lots of people. There is supply, so a lot of people are gonna be waiting for touch. I wonder if it already happened. Maybe. And me, I'm looking for a break of that zone right there. Okay, so EMAs have aligned here. So I need to see a retracement. So we didn't close above that. We just close. What's that low? 24,971. What's that close? 24,971. So we haven't closed up. So that fair value gap is still not inverted. For me, because I need to see a body close above it. So, and this zone is also not confirmed. Let me just make sure of that. So no entries, bro. Don't confuse. This is confirmed already. So we're just waiting for a retracement, break of trend line, and we're in. A little bit of patience there. The reason it's not showing everything. Good Lord, what have I done now? I can see nothing. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh boy. Okie doke. This is gold. Oh, look at this. We are about to get in a trade here. I was sleeping. Oh boy. Now which one should we take? whoever forms first. I cannot do Nasdaq actually, because we are not above a zone. So yeah, I'll need to see a closure above that. But for gold is ready now. No, not yet. I need to see a touch of that purple EMA and below. Touch of the purple EMA is the minimum for my entry here. Let me see what this will look like in terms of risk. So trading view has fixed their so this right here is a signal, bro. Once we close above that trend line, that's an entry for me, but I need to see a closure above that 15-minute up candle. So I can't quite take it. There's a high probability it's going to work. So let's go on gold here, because I'd like to know, yo, how much this is gonna be. Yeah, look at that. Trend view done handle their business. So that was not like that. $96. So we can take 2 and we should be fine. 192, that's okay. But we can't do 3 though. That's too much. So 2 units is looking good. Even if it's somewhere up here, we are still going to be below risk or whatever. So let's see how this goes. Plan on taking 2. So what we're gonna do is change this to market, and then we're gonna be adjusting the stop loss right there. So that looks good. So at the closure of that candle, we are taking this trade. 214, 220. As long as we're below 250, we should be fine. I hope we do win, man. I don't like that rejection. I need to see a good bullish 1-minute candle there. Looking at 190. Okay. Abort mission, abort mission, abort mission. I mean, that was a good candle enough. We just closed above that EMA. And honestly, maybe I'm just asking for too much. 738. Okay, I'm in. There we go. What I do? Oh, so we still have to do our... So that's gonna be a sell stop. I think we're only risking 126, which is decent. So if I lose this trade, then I can take another one. Oh, come on. That's a good entry, and that was a good trade. No worries on that one. I think it's a good trade. So 1:2 is gonna be somewhere up here. Let's see if we catch that. What's happening to my music here, bro? Sell stop and sell limit here. So we're looking at 200 and what? Two units. Oh, so our risk is 204, and if we get that win, we're getting $408. Decent. Now I don't know what's up with that retracement though. Oh, come on. And it looks good. Look at that rejection to the upside. But we are ranging here though. So hopefully that's the breakout one. And if not, we about to get smoked. So this guy here, this is gold. Okay, let's go back and watch this. Okay, let's just submit to the gold trade. And then I'll change this to MNQ now. MNQ. So I can watch it if I need to. We'll need to see a 15-minute closure above that zone. Otherwise, we're still not in a trade. Okay, let's see how this brother is doing here. Maybe should have waited for a closure of this candle. The thing is though, some 1 minute, they can just shoo, super close. So pretty much there was a fear of missing out. But anyway, all I need is a closure about that trend line. I usually like it to be a little bit more bullish than that though. But that's not to say that the next candle would not have opened a small wick and then keep shooting up. So let's see how this goes. What happened here? Oh, happens. No gold. Boo. Big shout out to Deep Instrumental on YouTube. That right there, that's my stream music. That music that I use on the stream. No copyright, just it's free, man. It's free, it's free, it's free. And when he says no copyright, he does mean no copyright. Like when YouTube is doing like processing your videos, it never comes up as copyright. Other streams do say, other music, other channels do say no copyright, but you know, when YouTube does their thing, it says copyright. I mean, not that there's a problem though, but for this one it does, like no strike comes up, no soft strike comes. So shout out to Deep Instrumental for the free music. He does ask for donations though, so if you're willing to give something, so there'll be a good business expense. I'm gonna put M and Q here because we already know that gold we trading off a zone and all that stuff, so we just need to see this work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, oh, look at that, bro. So that zone just confirmed, and the 15-minute whatever is inverted now. Okay. And then we do have this other zone here. So I'll have both of these. I wanna watch that micro go whatever. So I'll have this on the 1 minute. Exactly. Yes, you can watch it like this. So if we lose this, we are going back to the 500s, 49, 500. Oh. Bruh. We know gold can do some golding, bro. This can just shoot up one time. Honestly, if we do get to that old daily high, I will close one limit order. Or not. Or I could do what? Trail the stop loss. So I do have Nasdaq on one side. And what's this guy? And gold on this other side. There we go. I don't know why we're hanging. Maybe I have too many things running, bro. Too much stuff going on. Okay, let me just take this back to gold because I can't take two trades anyway, and just leave it like that. This needs to go to the 15-minute time frame, and with Gucci, I need that to be the breakout candle. So far, it's looking good. I'll push this to the side here. Okay, no more distractions now. No, with Gucci, we're just gonna let that thing ride and do its thing. Stop loss right there, do its job. the TP right up there to do its job. Maybe Gucci. Kevin. Yeah, I think I'm. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. So in between this high and this low, why not? It's gonna go through. What's a 1 hour for daily? Okay, we might see some whatever. I'm done. We submit and we let it go. Let it go. All right, I'm gonna be stepping out from my desk here. Just gonna let this thing do its thing, and I'll be right back. I need to make good use of this space right here on the screen, the left, bottom left. I feel like we only need the first three: the profit target, maximum loss limit, and the daily loss limit. We don't need the rest. Activation fee, one-time fee. The only thing we need is maybe the maximum positions and the consistency rule. So those three is just taking up space. But even if I reduce, what would I use that for? Gold. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. 49,800. We haven't seen those numbers in a few days. So if we do get the full TP, we'll be getting to 50,100. Okay, I must step out a little bit. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay, I don't know what happened. Okay, there we go. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Right back. Okay, seems like we were good profits over there. So what happened? Why are we coming back down? So we saw like 1:1.2. Oh, that rejection not so good. So this is the open of the new candle, new 1 hour candle. Well, let's just stay submitted here. So hopefully it's just an open, retrace, and then we keep going up. Otherwise, I don't like those new open candle. No. All right, M&Q looking good. Closed above that zone right there. That for me would have been an entry. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, we're in gold right now. Let's just see how this works. Come on. Don't do this to us, man. 1 hour candle, turn around and go the right direction. So hopefully in the 1 hour, that's an open high, open low, and then I hope that's the low of the 1 hour candle. Switch this back to green and head on right back up. If that's a thing. So yeah, this zone was kind of consolidating, even though still steadily going upwards. So I was hoping that that will be the breakout, and we could keep going upwards. We do have that old daily high right there. So really nothing much we could do here. So just stay submitted. It's 58 minutes before we have to tell the stream goodbye. What? Well, let's keep watching price. $200 floating. We're looking for 2 times that, 400. Once we get to this old daily high, I'm gonna close a partial there, or yeah, or I should just submit to the full 1:2. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I think my CPU is overloaded here. Because my face is also And it's not on 4K, it's on 1080, so I think I'm too loaded here, too many things going on. So we'll have to budget for another computer, but right now we keep moving with what we got. 224, 226, 232, looking good. Let me look at Nasdaq real quick. Okay. Hey, gold, just finish the business, man. We're not gonna be skipping those adverts. Let them do their thing. My funded futures. Any pro firm like charging a monthly fee, yeah. With my style of trading, I don't think that's gonna be good for me. So right now we're just sticking with my funded futures. It's a one-time fee. Who else has a one-time fee? Most of them have a monthly fee. What should we listen to next? Oceans, where is it? Oh, that's Hillsong. So I make sure the music is also added in the description. So if you wanna know, you can always check it out in the description. So let me add this one too. 220 floating. $230. Looking good. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Honestly, since we got two, I don't think I'm gonna wait for that full 1:2. So what I'm gonna do is we should be like 350 over here. Or should we just submit? Because this might just fly like crazy. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do like a sell. Let us. I'll have like a sell limit up here, and then I'll make sure it's 1, right? Like right there. So if there's nothing wrong with taking profits, bro, but submit to that 1:2. All right, I'm gonna break even now. Oh, wait, nice. That was just amazing. All right, we out. We out. We didn't need to. Oh, gold can be amazing sometimes. So we did take that TP and we are back to the 50Ks. Oof. Oh man, it's been a long time in that drawdown, you know. So we get to finish our week good. I think the lowest I saw was 40. Let me make sure all these positions are flattened. Okay, that's good. So there's nothing. Amazing. It just came right where my stop loss was. So that was a textbook trade. Not really textbook. Yes, it was a textbook trade. The kind of entries I like though is that candle right there where we just keep going straight. But that was good. That was a good trade. Oof. All right, it feels good to be back to the 50Ks and we are $130 up. So hopefully from now on we just stay above that point and we keep making steady moves, you know, just every week we keep just making those steady moves. I don't want us to go back to drawdown, and even if we do, we'll just keep fighting. We'll keep taking it slow. We'll keep being disciplined, and the results will speak for itself. The discipline and everything, the results will show. So we're Gucci. So the daily profit was $411. That's good. That's amazing. Actually, let's check that out. No, this will allow. Yep. I'll try to show it on the screen right there. I have to keep holding. There we go. So that's the realized total P&L today, 411. I think this is the most that I've made. The highest was 330. So highest profit of the day was of the challenge was today. Okay, so I'll do a quick recap. And this thing, I know it's gonna keep on flying, but we good. We just go in, take a piece of the meat, and we out. Whether they wanna go touch the sky, that's none of our concern. We'll follow up soon. So, you know, like for example, if I was really high in profits, maybe I'd close one right there and then leave a runner. But what I've seen with that though is I'll get some good substantial gains, close a half, it goes up, and then I start trailing, and then it comes and takes me out, and I end up making less than I would have made if I took everything. So anyway, quick recap. Looking at the 15-minute here. Actually, it was on the 4-hour, but it's, and there's this huge zone here that I'd seen. That last series of up candles in that range came down, took all those liquidities, came, and we closed above it. So looking for a touch and then touch and go, right? But then going to the 15-minute, I was like, yo, look at this. We do have a refined zone here, so we don't really need that full 4-hour zone, and that was the zone right there, which was the same as the 30-minute, I think. No, really. So 15 had the most refined zone in that area. We did have others here, but they're outside our trading time. So that one right there was favorable. Now looking at the price action, again, look at this. Below that zone, that was resistance, then during New York AM, whatever, early New York, or 5 AM, we broke through it, and it's been acting as support. So I'm like, yeah, looks good here. So the candle that I entered, because we kind of range in here, even though we're on support. So when I entered, I was like, hopefully this is the breakout time, and that worked out well. Yep, so looking at the 1 minute here where I get my signals, I have to wait for EMAs to line up, and then a retracement back to that sweet spot over there between the purple and the black EMA, and then when EMAs line up, and then when price crosses above when the EMAs line up again, or price is way above all 4 EMAs, that's my entry, and I submit. My stop loss goes below the black EMA, which is 100 EMA. If there's any candles nearby, I'll put the stop loss right there. I'll put the stop loss below those candles. If not, the 100 EMA serves good. And we just submit. Once you enter, there's really nothing you can do but wait for your stop to be hit or your TP. All right, I noticed that I'm glitching, but there's another software here I'm watching. That has nothing to do with any of this, but so probably it's checking on some CPU. So I'll see if there's ways I can make the CPU faster. If not, this could be the order of the day moving forward, but we'll see. Once we get that payout, we'll be getting a good computer. Otherwise, I'm gonna go journal this trade. Probably end the stream. Actually, let's go journal so we can see how much we did over the week. Still have some time, but then that's gonna be on tomorrow's review. So yeah, I'll save that for the review tomorrow. But there's someone watching. Let's just go do it. So that trade was on MGCJ. So the gold is denoted as GCJ. Why? Gold contract, maybe. So we took 2 contracts. The next thing is the entry. The entry was at 738. Pretty much most of my trades have been around 730. Most of them have been 730, 732, 749, 732, 730, 727, 725, and now this one's 728. So that's telling us something, right? I don't have to be here at 6:30. 8:11 a.m. Someone do the math for me. 20 minutes, 22 minutes plus. So that's 33 minutes. (22 plus 11, 33 minutes. I hope so. So the stop loss points for gold was 10. We'll just do 10. And of course we did the drawdown. TP points was 20, I believe. 20.4. Whatever. Risk to reward ratio was 2. I'll show you the journal right now. So the drawdown percentage, that is something that I added. I used to do it, so I thought it's good. So the full stop loss was 10. So to see the drawdown percentage, the drawdown will kind of say 5.7 divided by 10, or is it 10 divided by 5.7? So we can get that percentage. Pretty much that's, I'll just do 50%. So the drawdown was around at least 50. So 50.7, so 50% drawdown. And we're good. And then what we're gonna do is take that picture real quick. And I think it's perfect the way it is. You can see that zone is from right there. So yep. Get the link. Yeah. Okay, so from here we can look at it now together. Oh, what a weekend. What a end of week. That's amazing, bro. Okay. So that's the trade right there. Let me make this bigger as well. Okay, make it smaller. That's the best we could do. So we took the trade. There was no trade yesterday. So today's date right there, the contract name, instruments, entry, exit. I hope the diff, that is 33 minutes. 22 minutes to 8 plus 11. Yeah. Stop loss points was 10 points. Drawdown was 50, meaning we went. So the 10 points, we went 5 points into the stop loss. So the ones that we hit stop loss, you can see we did 100%. I mean, the whole drawdown was taken. The whole whatever. So the ones that I won here, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. So probably this will help me to know, hey, on the winning days, or just overall, can I have like a smaller stop loss? But we'll see that. So we can get, and then just let the TP still stay where it is, so we can get like a better risk to reward. That's the whole point for that drawdown. So data will let me know later. Oh, data will let me know later. I need a bit later. No, stop it. And then the TP points 20, and then risk to reward ratio was 2. So this right here is gonna be the potential, like how far it went before it came and took me out. For example, this right here is me getting out, because if I reached all these heights, I already did what? I already broke even, right? So the most that we saw was 24.5, 24.3. That's the most that we saw. And how many points are those? 2.45. That's the risk to reward ratio for 24.5 points. Ooh, the math there is mathing. Man, I hope anybody in this trade took their money, bro. Because this thing is reversing hard. Ooh. Man, that's why I love my 1:2s, man. Get in, get out. Now this used to be me getting caught here. Like, you see all these gains and then you don't take profit, and then it just comes and takes you out like that. Ooh. No, not anymore. So the potential points was 24.5 and the RR was 2.45. So not a big difference. 0.45. Now imagine losing your gains because of a 0.45. But if that's your strategy, like if you're a 1:4 guy, that's it. That's okay. You're gonna be seeing a lot of this, but at the end of the day, you know your strategy. And if that works for you, it works for you. Okay, what else are we doing here? Textbook trade. I mean, they're all textbook trades, so I don't even know why I'm saying that. I haven't taken a trade outside of maybe a few, or just 1 or 2. What was that? TP. It was 411. Or 11.2. I don't know if that's the real one, but I imagine the fees are gonna be like 2 contracts. The fees is gonna be the same as MNQ, Gold, MGC. It's gonna be like $7.20. So let's do 400. I'll refine those numbers later. And the total profit for the week has been at least 400, so that's good. So we've seen a green week, and this should be, we should be in the money. What are you doing here? The math is not mathing. We should be up like $130. Why is that acting like that? Okay, we'll see what's going on. The sum from here all the way to down here. That's weird. Anyway, we are up $130, which is good. So I'm gonna end the stream here. I will end the stream here. Go update the thumbnail, and done for the week. So tomorrow, which is Saturday, of course, I'll do a weekly review, and then I'll do a back test later on. So looking on how I could make those weekly reviews into videos, like, yeah, instead of doing them live, I feel like it will be much better that way. The thing is, that will take so much time with the editing and all that stuff. So I just need to find like a workflow of how I can just get that done with real quick. Am I still hanging? I should be back a little bit. Anyway, so I'm done, and I'm gonna end the stream here. So thank you so much for joining in. As for me and my house, let me flip that for y'all. A little bit of a drop right there. Whatever. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. He is a good God. Why lie? Okie doke. Oh, what else? To the only God, our Savior, through Jesus Christ, our Lord, be glory, majesty, dominion, and authority before all time, and now, and forevermore. Trader Mavera, it's been... And I'm out. God bless you all. Peace. And I'm out. God bless you all. Peace. And I'm out.